What's going on, people? It's your boy Theo. This is a real talk. So today I want to talk about Tracy Brabin. Basically, she is a Labour frontbencher, and she's caused a stir by wearing an off-the-shoulder dress, and to be honest, it looked highly inappropriate, if I was honest. And she was being on social media, being trolled, and she's hit back to say that she's not a slapper and all the rest of it. Here's what I think. It was an inappropriate dress to wear. Let's be real. It's not something that I would even wear if I was a woman entering the House of Commons. I wouldn't even dream of doing that. You know, my idea of going into a job such as hers would be to look professional, to look responsible, to look smart, and to have a real good demeanor that I'm there to do my job, you know. And I always believed if you look the part, you'll feel the part, you know. And this one, it didn't quite for me. I think that she should actually, you know, think twice about what she's wearing. You know, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. If I was a woman, I couldn't do it. Don't get me wrong. There are women that dress rather revealing, rather revealing. You know, they got cleavage. They got dresses that aren't too tight, and you know, when they got this swell figure and stuff. I'm not trying to, you know, derogatize women in any shape or form. I'm just making a point that, you know, women should be allowed to feel good and dress good. You know what I mean? I love women. I've grown up around a woman, you know what I mean? And I do feel that, you know, they should actually be respected for what they do. And I always state that on my channel, right? Never I would begrudge a woman, never would slate a woman for anything, because women nowadays are doing bits and it has to be respected, it has to be applauded. You know, they can vote, they can get top jobs, they are more than housewives, you know what I mean? They are so much more than what people what men perceive them to be. Let's have this right. So yeah, I wouldn't dress like that. I wouldn't dress like that. But you know what I would say as well? I will say that I'm glad that she stood up to all the trolls, because let's be real, I have my fair share of trolls on my channel, and to be honest, sometimes they do need to take down a peg or two. And the problem is that when trolls say something and they don't know a person, they can just say all the things that they want to say. For example, trolls can judge my lips and say, oh yeah, your lips are so big, it needs to be let out, you know what I mean? But they're natural, you know what I mean? It's not been in surgery. I haven't had them done. I was born like this, you know, and it won't be a problem for somebody's somebody's daughter. So you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm happy with how I look. And you know, Tracy Brabin, you know, yes, she should think twice about what she wears next time. But I don't know if the dress, I should say, is made like that. I don't know if the zip came undone. I don't know if she actually had a good time in the House of Commons. I don't know. But what I can say is that it didn't look good from what I saw on the footage. But I'm not saying that Tracy Brabin is not great at her job. I'm just simply saying that maybe she just needs to just think twice about what she's doing, about what she's wearing. And maybe, you know, maybe people will kind of take notice about what she can actually offer than what she looks, you know, for her looks. Like I always see that there needs to be a degree of decorum when it comes to people in terms of the way they look. You know, you need to be respectful, you know. And look, listen, when there's women that dress so reasonably, I'm gonna go, wow, she is so dank. Dank means good in the street. But I do feel like, you know, sometimes I go and look at them and I feel, that's not really a good look. But I would rather look at a woman for their personality, for their intelligence, rather than what they just look like. That's just me as a person. If that's the sort of person, that for me, that's what the sort of woman I would go for, rather than just how great they look. You know, I'm interested in what they're doing. You know, I'm interested in their beliefs, their ideas, their intelligence, as I say, and their likes, their dislikes. I'm interested in all those things. You know, Tracy Brabin doesn't strike me as a woman that's like to be in the headlines. And I don't know if this was an attention kind of grabbing thing. I don't think she means it to be, but you know, we'll have to wait and see how this one kind of pans out, to be honest. I think that really people should just kind of like just lay off her. There's other things to worry about, let's be real. Other things to worry about, like climate change and all that, all the rest of it. There's other stuff worrying them, other stuff that we have to worry about other than what Tracy Brabin's wearing. So yeah. So if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will be back with a new video soon. In the meantime, people, I am out of here. Peace.